Okay, I'm going to give this one more go. I've changed some settings in OBS. I'm hoping that makes a difference. I've had to reduce the resolution of the output of the video. That will probably impact how the stream looks. I'm hoping it doesn't impact it too much, but do let me know. I'm hoping this works. Hi T-Rex, thank you very much for joining. I'd just like to apologise, I've been having a lot of technical issues. There may still be technical issues with this stream, so apologies in advance if that is the case. How are you doing? How are you doing, T-Rex? And Yuvraj, hi, thanks for joining. Yeah, no need to apologise for missing yesterday's stream. Yesterday's stream got hit with technical issues. There was a lot of lag, and I basically couldn't play. I had OBS issues, and I've had similar issues for the past half hour today. So I'm hoping I've fixed them. We will see. But yeah, there's never any need to apologise for missing a stream. You know, at any time anyone comes by, it's very, very much appreciated. Shinx needs a revive. Oh, he's almost. I think he's just about on. He's just clinging on, I would say, Shinx. He's about to fall off, but he's just clinging on. He's not going to get a revive this evening. This is just going to be a little 2-hour stream, so I'll have to end the stream in about 2 hours anyway. So I don't think Shinx is going to get a revive this evening. And it's not a shiny Turtwig. Okay, well at least we've got through one encounter. That's an improvement. And Raj, good to have you. Good to have you. I am good. I'm feeling good. I've had a good day. My PC that I'm using to stream this isn't so well. So I've been having a few technical issues yesterday evening and also this evening that I'm desperately trying to figure out. And I'm not sure if I've figured them out just yet, because the video still feels very choppy to me. It's not going the way I want it to go. So we'll see. And Jody, thank you very much. Yeah, I hope the stream goes well, and there's nothing wrong with lurking. And I hope you enjoy playing Pokemon. I like that. That's what I like to do when I'm playing, just have something on in the background. Yeah, but thank you. I really hope the stream goes well as well. But yeah, there's been some technical issues. It just feels like my streaming software doesn't want to cooperate, which it has every right to do, I suppose. But it's a little frustrating. It's a little difficult to play when nothing's happening on stream. Yeah, I was hoping changing the resolution would help. And I feel like it's helped a little bit, but it's still really bad. try changing some more settings because it still feels really bad. It's still missing so many frames. I mean, if you can believe it, this is better than it was about half an hour ago, but it is still atrocious. Yeah, and Raj, it's definitely lagging. Yeah, there's definitely issues. There is definitely issues going on, and it's all on my end. So it's nothing on your end. At the moment, my OBS is saying it's dropping around 60% of the frames, which is atrocious. Why it's doing that, I really don't know. Before yesterday, it never did anything like that, and then halfway through yesterday's stream, it just started doing that, and then all of today, it's been doing it. So, I mean, right now, it seems to be going okay. I'm not saying that. We'll see. That's clearly frozen. Yeah, so I'm definitely having issues. Not very happy with OBS at the moment. And there you go. It's not shiny, but I'm kind of relieved it wasn't shiny because that would be bad to get it then. I mean, I would really like to apologise for anyone that's trying to watch this. The video and the OBS in general just isn't what I would want, so I am really sorry. I hope at least the audio isn't too bad. The album that's playing at the moment, it's called Stardew and Chill 2. It's by a YouTube channel called Game Chops, and it was only released a couple of days ago. It's a really good album if anyone was interested. Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that, Raj. Yeah, that that puts my problems into perspective, really. I mean, yeah, just having streaming issues isn't really much of a problem, is it? Yeah, that sounds awful. But it's the humane thing to do. So, you know, I'm glad that you were able to be there for the dog and its owner, because that's a difficult time for everyone. And Wowzer, hi. Thank you very much for joining. Yep, this is the voice reveal. I've been streaming with the microphone since last weekend. Still getting used to it. I've been having technical issues for the past couple of days, though, so I'm not sure how today's stream is going to go. Because my streaming software, OBS, is coming up with all kinds of error messages saying that it's dropping frames, which I'm sure is probably coming through on the video that everyone is seeing. So there's a lot of lag on my end, so I apologise for that. Yeah, my accent, Wowzer, I feel like I've lost a lot of my accent. I'm from the north of England, so I'm from South Yorkshire, but I moved away from there when I was fairly young, and I've lived in the Midlands of the UK. I now live in southern UK, in Kent. So I do feel like my accent has become fairly, less pronounced and more neutral. But clearly, there's obviously an accent there. But yeah, Quizzo, thank you very much for joining. So yeah, the encounters I'm up to is 1,277. It's only gone up by a couple today. I'm having quite a lot of issues with OBS today, my streaming software. So I've only been able to do a couple of encounters today. So I mean, even the fact that I've been able to do a couple, I'm quite happy with, because I'm getting all kinds of error messages crop up. So just once again, I'd just like to apologise for the image quality that a lot of you are probably experiencing. It's definitely nothing on your end. It's definitely all my end. And Yuvraj, so you're a veterinarian as well as Raj. That is quite a coincidence. And it's an important profession to be. So it's good. It's good that we've got two vets in the chat. And wow, so it would be cool to see a game collection in the video. Yeah, I mean, I've got a lot of my game collection is kind of hidden, but I do have, I think the only games I've got like on display. Let me just move the camera a little bit. You might be able to see. You definitely can't see them. Actually, they're too far away. It's on that top shelf, and those are my Pokemon games. I'm sure you can't see them because I can't see them in that camera. It doesn't zoom in enough. But I've got most of the Pokemon games. And they are kind of like my pride and joy, especially Pokemon Red, the first one that I ever got. I do kind of treasure that. 40 minutes ago. But that's not saying much because it was terrible 40 minutes ago. Yeah, okay. I'm getting so many error messages in OBS. And at 1,000 subs, a face reveal. Maybe not. We'll see. We'll see. I think I like my Pugs being the face of the channel. I think I prefer not having a face reveal because yeah, I like this channel just being about the Pokemon and about the Pugs. I feel like my face would detract from that. So, but we'll see. I'm also very self-conscious. I mean, even just talking is quite a step for me. But yeah, a face reveal feels very daunting. So I'm certainly not in a rush to do that. And yeah, wowza, lag. Yes. Yeah. It really is really bad. And yeah, that's my thoughts as well. That, you know, I'm hoping I don't need to do a face reveal because it's just Pokemon with Pugs. So that's what I like. I like the video to be about my Pugs, just watching them chill out in the background. That's what I like. Because I like playing Pokemon and I like hanging out with my Pugs. And hi BV, good afternoon to you too. How's it going? I really hope you're having a better afternoon than I am. I'm having a few technical issues with the stream, so apologies if it is lagging, which I'm certain it is. Looking at the stats that OBS is telling me is happening with the stream. I'm really sorry about that. I've been messing around with settings for the past 45 minutes trying to correct it. Sometimes I make it worse, sometimes make it a little bit better. Yeah, I am a bit worried because the stream isn't going the way it's supposed to go. But yeah, I hope you're having a better afternoon. And congrats, Wowzer! It's always good when your starter Pokemon, you know, evolves all the way to its final form. That's always a big moment in a Pokemon playthrough. I always like that. And hi Deb. Thank you very much for saying hello. Thank you. Welcome to the stream. It's lovely to have you. The lag that you're probably experiencing, I am really sorry. That is on my end. Apologies for that. I'm having some technical issues with the video. I'm really sorry about that, but I hope you're having a nice day, and it's nice of you to say hello. And wowza, what's better, Mega Charizard or Lucario? I'm not sure. I guess it just depends on your preferences, really. Because I know Mega Charizard has two different forms, doesn't it? It's got its X and its Y form. I forget which is which, but I do like the the one with the one that looks the one that's got all the blue flames and yeah, there's definitely stream lag. Apologies for that. And iDeb, thank you very much for understanding my difficulty. Yeah, I'm really sorry about this. I've been trying to change settings for the past half hour, trying to see if something improves it. I'm very confused by it though, because I've been streaming for a couple of months now, and I've had occasional lag, but never anything like this. Never continued lag like this, and it's been going like this since yesterday evening as well. So I'm wondering if it's something to do with our internet, or I'm really not sure what's causing it. And wowza, yeah, that's the thing, I'm not quite sure. I think... Yeah, I don't think I have a strong opinion on either. I think it's they're both good. They're both good mega forms, Lucario and Charizard. I'm not sure which one I would prefer. I think with the megas, I don't have such a strong opinion on them, because they were introduced in a series that I didn't really play that much. So I think they were introduced in Black and White, or it may have been X and Y, I'm not quite sure. But I never really played. I never played X and Y or Black and White or Sun and Moon. So those forms, I think I'm aware of them a little when I've just been looking at the Pokemon that people put in gyms. But it's never been a mechanic that I've interacted with too much, so I don't know too much about their typings or really that much about their design, really. And yeah, exactly like iDeb says, I think it does depend on your team. What purpose are is the Charizard or the Lucario going to fill in your team, and what other team members do you have to kind of balance them out? So I think that's a good point, iDeb. Okay, let's try for a Piplup. It's not shiny. And what game are you actually playing, Wowzer? Because I know you got your 3DS quite recently, didn't you? So just remind me what game it is that you're playing, and any shinies. Not yet, no. So I'm still looking for my shiny starter. I have encountered a shiny Starly twice. So I encountered the shiny Starly on Encounter 77, and then I also encountered a second shiny Starly on encounter 679. So I have seen shinies. They've just been the wrong kind of shinies. And how much do I bet I get it in the next 1,000 tries? I really hope I get it within the next 1,000 tries. That would be amazing. That would be, you know, under odds, and I would be very happy with that. So yeah, if I could get it in 1,000 tries, I would be ecstatic. But I'm prepared for this to take longer than that, so we'll just have to see. And you're playing Pokemon X, wowzer. Yeah, that's it. But you've also been playing Mario and Animal Crossing. Nice. And IDEB says you can keep both Mega Pokemon in Pokemon X. I see, I've never played this game, so I'm assuming is this you get to choose? I'm not sure. I'm really looking forward to when you know, Game Freak re-releases well, both Black and White and X and Y, because yeah, I missed out on those games. I played Pokemon, you know, the first gen, Gen 2. So I played Pokemon Red, Pokemon Yellow, Pokemon Silver, Pokemon Crystal, Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire. I missed out on Emerald. I played Diamond and Pearl, and I missed out on Platinum. I played Soul Silver, and that was the last Pokemon I played for quite a while. So I missed all of Black and White, I missed all of X and Y, I missed all of Sun and Moon, and it wasn't until Let's Go came out on the Switch that I got back into Pokemon. So I've played all the Pokemon games on the Switch, but yeah, I missed quite a lot of Pokemon on the late DS and the entire 3DS era. I kind of missed, unfortunately. I think it's frozen. Certainly looks frozen, doesn't it? I don't know what it's doing now. And wow, so you rather play Black and White on 3DS? Because around the DS era, it was the last of the extremely good games. Yeah, Black and White. It came out very late in the DS's life. I might be wrong. I think it maybe came out when the 3DS was already out. I might be remembering that wrong, but I'm sure. Oh no, I think that might be Black 2 and White 2. I think yeah. I think when Black and White came out, it was just the very end of the DS's lifetime, and then I think when Black 2 and White 2 came out, that was when the 3DS was already out. So yeah, it was definitely towards the very end of the DS's life span that those games came out. And IDEB, you play lots of GBF, you know, Ruby and Sapphire. So yeah, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire do look really good to me. And yeah, I can understand people going back to the DS and the 3DS for the nostalgia. It makes sense. I think that's what drew me into the Let's Go games. You know, I took a huge break from Pokemon. You know, I hadn't played a Pokemon game since Diamond and Pearl, or Soul Silver, really, I suppose. But then when Let's Go came out on the Switch, and it looked just like the old, the old anime, and returning to Kanto, it just hit all of the nostalgia feelings in me, and I gave it a go, and I just fell in love with Pokemon again. So yeah, nostalgia is a powerful motivator, I would say. And yeah, I think you're right, Wowzer. I think that when you have limited graphics, then it forces you to focus more on the story. Yeah, I would agree. And yeah, I mean, what is everyone's favourite Pokemon story? Because yeah, I agree, the story is really important. I mean, for me, the newest games, Scarlet and Violet, the story in those games is wonderful. If I think too much about what happened to Arvin, both with his dog and his parents, it really gets me. And just every single character really had some kind of arc. So I mean, I really liked Scarlet and Violet's story. I think a lot of the Pokemon games have decent stories, but for me, Scarlet and Violet is wonderful for the story that it told. And Final Fantasy 1 and Emerald and Aladdin. I'm not sure I ever played that. But yeah, they all sound good. Yeah, apologies everyone for the lag. It's definitely lagging again. So apologies for that. Okay, let's try this. Okay, so Deb, you like the story of a Pokemon game called Pokemon Team Rocket Edition. So, is that a game kit, or am I misinterpreting that? Because that kind of sounds quite fun. Does that mean you get to steal Pokemon? And yeah, wowza. The 3DS has great battery life. I do have a 3DS now. I never had one originally, but I am similar to you. I got one after the fact. I got one second hand, and it is very impressive. Makes me wish I'd got one back in the day. And IDEB, yeah, you can steal Pokemon. You remember Team Rocket, and you see the story of Pokemon Fire Red from the other side. Okay, that does sound amazing. Yeah, I'm quite similar to Wowzer. I've never really played any ROM hacks, but if I was going to play a ROM hack, that sounds like the type of ROM hack I would enjoy. That does sound amazing, just running around stealing Pokemon. Yeah, that does sound good. That sounds very fun, actually. Yeah, I might look into if there's a way for me to play that, because that does sound like fun. So what I think I'm going to try and do is go through another 14 encounters and probably end the stream on encounter 1300. I'm just hoping the stream holds out until then and there aren't any more technical issues. So IDEB, you can also get a promotion, or you can sell Pokemon or buy them. It does sound, yeah, it does sound like something I would enjoy. It definitely sounds like something I would enjoy. Yeah, I think I'll look into that, because it's not something I've ever tried before. I think I have played ROM games before, but it was many years ago, and I think I do remember playing just the normal Fire Red as a ROM years and years and years ago. So I think I'd be able to figure it out. But it's just not something I've done for a long time. But that really does sound interesting. Yeah. But then it's just finding the time to do it, because what I want to do, I want to get through this, and I want to start my Pokemon journey playing Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, and I want to build my shiny team and take on the Elite Four and beat Cynthia. I want to do all those things in this game, and then after that, I'm thinking that Legends ZA is probably going to be released by then. So when that happens, I'll really want to play that game, I suspect. And then when I'm finished with that game, a part of me wants to go back and play the Let's Go games, but just make sure I catch the starter Pokemon as shinies, which I kind of just skipped on my last playthrough. I just caught whatever shinies appeared. I also kind of want to try and do a shiny only run in Sword or Shield. I also want to do a lot of Dynamax adventures in Sword and Shield, because I've never caught a shiny legendary in a Dynamax adventure, and that looks really fun as well. There's loads and loads of things that I want to do. It's just about finding the time to do it. But I do want to make a note of the Team Rocket hack thing, because that does sound good. Let me just make a note of that, because otherwise I will forget these things. So it's called Pokemon Team Rocket Edition. Perfect. Yeah, that's the thing. There's so many things I need to catch up on in Pokemon. So many. I mean, if there was a way for me to play Black and White and X and Y and Sun and Moon on stream, I think those games would be the highest on my list of games I want to play, just because so it would be a completely new experience, and that would be really good. But I'm not aware of a way of streaming those. So I guess I'm hoping that the Pokemon Company re-release those games on Switch or Switch 2. Probably Switch 2, if anything. And yeah, IDEB, that's just the way it is, isn't it? You know, you can play as many games as you want. You can play 100 plus games, and just still find that there's thousands left that you haven't played. I think there are some games that I even own that I haven't got around to playing. I'm trying to think. Metroid Dread is one of them. I've got Metroid Dread, and I played it a little bit, and I got up to the first Emmy, and I couldn't get past it. I know there's a way. It kept chasing me, and I just couldn't figure out the way I was supposed to go. So I need to actually put in the time and effort to get past that first bit. And I think I've got Paper Mario: The Origami King. I haven't played that at all. But I've got it. There's games that I've got that I know I'm going to enjoy playing, but I just haven't found the time to play just yet. Shiny. Okay, we'll give it. We'll give it 11 more goes because we're still experiencing lag here, and again, I would just like to apologise for that. It can't be a great viewing experience for you all, so I am sorry about that. And that's really nice of you to say, IDEB. Thank you. Yeah, I'm hoping that I find a way, to get these streams working correctly. A couple of days ago, they were working absolutely fine. It's been just yesterday and today that they've not been working. So I'm really hoping I figure out what has changed, and I hope I can get it back how it was. Because I've really enjoyed these streams. I've really enjoyed doing the shiny hunting. I've really enjoyed doing it with my dogs here and being able to chat to people while I do it. It's just really nice. But yeah, if they're not working properly, then it's probably not fair for me to do it, because while it might be fun for me, it can't be fun for people viewing if the game is if the stream is lagging this badly. So we'll see how it goes. I won't be streaming tomorrow anyway, because I'm working in the office tomorrow, and with my commute, by the time I get back, I won't have time to stream, so I can only really stream midweek when I work from home, like today. But I will be streaming over the weekend, and I'm really hoping that this weekend's streams go better than the last couple of streams have gone. At the moment, I'm at a loss what I can change to try and improve it. What settings I can change, what I can restart. At the moment, I can't think of anything else I can do to improve it, so I am a little bit worried. But yeah, I'm hoping that the streams improve this weekend. But if the streams are this bad all weekend, then 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 I may have to rethink whether I keep doing streams. And there's other things I could do. I've been meaning to make a long form video out of my Let's Go Eevee run that I did recently, so I might just take some time out to do some editing on that, I suppose. Oh, and Ideb, you've seen many live streams, but then you saw my stream and you subscribed to me. That's really nice of you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. That's really nice of you to do that. Thank you. I really appreciate every single subscriber that I've got, and that it really does mean the world to me. Thank you very much for that. And that's very kind of you. Like I say, I know the stream isn't the way it's supposed to be. So the fact that you've subscribed, despite the lagging issues, that are present today, that means an awful lot to me. So thank you. So I'm going to do 10 more encounters this evening. I really hope I can get the shiny. I really do. But what I hope more than that is that I hope the next time that I stream, which will be over the weekend, I really hope these technical issues have improved. So yeah, fingers crossed. At the moment, I'm hoping more for the technical issues to resolve than I actually am for the shiny to appear, which is a weird position to be in, because usually I'm just hoping, my main wish is please be a shiny, but at the moment my main wish is please can this stream improve. And Ida, you was once a YouTuber and then you quit. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, that can be hard. Is it something that you've thought about returning to? Because I think if it's something that you enjoy doing, then it's something that you should, you should stick to. But if it's something, if you were not really enjoying it, then I think stepping away from something that you're not enjoying, that's probably for the best in most circumstances. But if it is something that you want to do, then there's never the best time to get back into something is now. It's when you're ready, I would say. There you go. So, just in case you were to return, I've just subscribed to you. So just in case you were to return, I will be notified. So I will look out for anything that you do that you do put out. And it seems like my stream has frozen again. And I see, wow, so you had a team. And yeah, I can imagine, things get in the way, definitely. Yeah, things, life happens, but writing web novels, that sounds really interesting. And that sounds really, that sounds like a good creative outlet as well. Being able to write novels, that's impressive. Understanding story structure and the narrative and things like that. That sounds really impressive. That does sound really impressive, and I think it's nice to have a creative outlet. So something like that, I would imagine, would be very fulfilling. So yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, of course. So yeah, I mean, if you're a student, then yeah, I would agree. I think studies really should come first. Yeah, that makes sense. That absolutely makes sense. I think, you know, something like YouTube or something creative like that, I think should always be a second priority to what's going on in your life. So, you know, whether that be work, whether that be studies, that's your main focus. And then, you know, the creative pursuits, that should be, you know, how you unwind, how you relax, how you enjoy yourself. That's my perspective on it. Because yeah, I'm lucky in that, you know, my job, I do enjoy it, and it's relatively flexible as well. I get to work from home most days, not all days, but most days, and that gives me a decent amount of free time to enjoy, which is why I'm able to do a lot of these streams. Apologies for the lag again. It's very difficult to play it when it's this unresponsive. Yeah, I kind of thought that I was probably already at the briefcase part. Right, okay, let's go for a Piplup. Okay, we've got 8 more attempts, so here is oh. It's so bad. I'm so sorry about this. Okay, so I mean, it's not shiny. Okay, 7 more attempts. And you're trying for a college entrance. And where am I from? I'm from the UK. So I'm from the north of England, South Yorkshire. So I'm from Yorkshire. I moved away from Yorkshire when I was in my teens, and spent some time in the Midlands, and then I've lived in southern England for I don't know, almost 20 years now. So I've moved around the UK quite a bit, but I am from the UK. Whereabouts are you from, Ideb? Ah, nice. So it must be quite late if you're in India. Luck with your college entrance exam. Hopefully that goes well. But I've been to a couple of places in India. I've been to Delhi and Kolkata, and it's a wonderful place, absolutely wonderful place. Ah, so it's 11 p.m. there. Yeah, I can understand. It's nice to unwind at that time. That is usually way past my bedtime, I would say. I'm usually completely asleep by that time of night. Ah, okay, so you sleep late, and you're from the Kolkata side as well. Ah, okay, nice. Yeah, it was very nice. When I went there, it was I think I only really went to Kolkata on that side, and yeah, I thought it was very nice. Much more green, and yeah, it was very nice. I liked it. And the food is amazing over there as well. I'm very, very fond of Indian food. And hi, Mello. So, do I have a Grimer or Muck on Let's Go that I could borrow? Let me have a look. Because I've got my second Switch here. So, I don't. So this is my, bear with me, this is my Let's Go Eevee game that I've got loaded up at the moment. I've got a feeling, is Grimer and Muck a Let's Go Pikachu exclusive? Because I've got a feeling it might be. Because I think I caught all of the exclusives on this, and since I don't have Grimer or Mug, that's making me think it might be an exclusive on Pikachu. So let me just close down my game of Eevee, and I'll put in my game of Pikachu, and I'll see if I've got one on there. Bear with me. Ah, yes it is. Cool. Then I shall have a look. Okay, right. I'm just loading up Pikachu on my second Switch. We'll see how far I am in this game. I'm hoping that I've already got a save file and I'm already at the part where I've already got those Pokemon. Let's just see. And thank you very much, Mello. Yes. So that's Daruk that you can see on the top camera, and then Mifa is laid on the floor on the bottom camera. They're both completely cute. I agree. Okay, right. So I'm just loading up my game of Pikachu. My Pokédex says I've caught 131 Pokemon, so I would imagine I'll probably got a Grimer in there. Bear with me, let me just pick this Turtwig. Let's see if this Turtwig is shiny. And then once I've done that, then I'll just check again. It's not shiny. Okay, so I'm going to do 4 more encounters in this for the evening. And then I'll end it on 1,300 encounters. Okay, let me just see what's in my party. Oh, I've done a decent job of putting these in order in my box. I do. I've got a Grimer. I've got a Muck. Yes. I can trade you a Grimer if you'd like, Mello. We can trade now. Let me just add it to my party. And then I'll go to play with others. And then we'll go far away player. And I'll connect to the internet. And then I'll set up a trade code, and we can just trade. Okay, right. So I'll write down the trade code in the chat. We'll do. I've just put the trade code in the chat, Mello. If you just pop in Jigglypuff, Diglett, Squirtle, then I'll be able to trade and give you that Grimer. And Raj, hi, welcome again to the stream. No worries. So nothing's happened yet. I'm going to do 4 more attempts to bring us to 1,300 encounters. I've been having lagging problems for most of the stream. Not as awful as it was right at the start, but still pretty bad. So I am still a little bit worried about these streams going forward, because they're not, these technical issues are not good. I would imagine it's not a great viewing experience. Mello, are you Thea Rose? Because I've just connected with someone called Thea Rose. Is that you? Mello, are you someone called Theo? Ah, right. Yep. Yeah, okay. Perfect. Good. Let me just offer you this as a trade then. Sorry, I wasn't. I was a little worried that it was someone else, and that no problem at all. No problem at all. I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't accidentally, connecting to someone random. But yeah, let me know if there's any others, because I've got both. I've got both Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. So if you ever need any version exclusives, I can get them for you. I may not have them immediately, but I can always just catch them in the evening and have them ready for the next stream. That's never a problem. Perfect. And Ideb, you're back. Did I find the shiny? No, I'm afraid not. I've got 3 more attempts, so fingers crossed. It could still happen. There's just as much chance of it happening in the next 3 attempts as any other 3 attempts, so we'll see. And yeah, Mello, yeah, both Pugs are on camera. Mifa, they've kind of swapped places now. Mifa is in the chair and Daruk is laid on the floor. They do like to swap places. What often happens is Daruk will be sat in the bed and then Mifa will jump up and lay on top of him or snuggle next to him, and sometimes he allows that, but he doesn't like snuggling quite as much as she does. She loves to snuggle up to him. He will often prefer his own space, so he's more likely to run away. And Mello, you are 103 resets into your search for shiny Moltres. That is great. Good luck with that. Really good luck. Can I just ask, was there any luck in getting the Mewtwo back, or is it definitely gone? Is it definitely gone for good? Because I was very sorry to hear that it seems like your shiny Mewtwo has disappeared. I was very sorry to hear that. Is there any hope on getting that back? But yeah, really good luck for getting the Moltres. I really hope you get that, because you definitely deserve more than one shiny legendary. You absolutely deserve that. And it's gone, unfortunately. That's really sad. That is so sad. But yeah, I mean, at least you know you got it. And I know you took screenshots of it at least. So yeah, you'll never lose those memories. You know, catching and actually getting that shiny Mewtwo. You definitely got it. So. But yeah, I'm really sorry to hear that. Okay, so we're going to go for 2 more encounters. Thank you to everyone that has joined the stream even for a little bit this evening. I know the stream has not been as good as recently. There's been a lot of technical issues. So thank you for bearing with those. That's really appreciated. And I'm really hoping it improves in the future. I'm really hoping I can sort out these lag issues. And Ideb, so you've never actually caught a shiny, but you've accidentally killed a shiny. You know, back then when you didn't really have a shiny concept. Sorry about that. I think my dog heard something outside, so apologies if... Yeah, apologies for that. It's unfortunate when you accidentally kill a shiny. That's definitely happened to me a couple of times. But yeah, for the longest time when I used to play these Pokemon games back in the day, I didn't really know anything about shinies. Yeah, and Mello, no, I still have not figured out what's wrong with OBS. Whatever was wrong with OBS yesterday is still very much wrong today. I've had the exact same problems all the way through the stream today, so something isn't great. I'm not quite sure what has changed. So yeah, we'll have to see. Because it's still lagging an awful lot. It's still very difficult to play this game. Yeah, and then Mello, yeah, you did the same. You got shiny Regieleki on 69 resets, and then you one-shot it. Oh, it's harsh. That is so harsh. No. Yeah, I mean, you definitely deserve this, shiny Moltres. You have gone through the ringer. In terms of shiny legendaries. And Mr. Anderson, thank you very much for joining the stream. It's lovely to have you. You've caught the very end of this stream, I'm afraid. We're going to go for one more encounter so that I end on 1,300 encounters. We're currently on 1,299 encounters. We're going to see if the next encounter is shiny. So fingers crossed. I think it's going to be... I'm going to go for a Turtwig this time. Let's see if it can be a shiny. I really hope it can be. But I hope everything's good with you, Mr. Anderson. It's fun to say, Mr. Anderson. It makes me feel like I'm in the Matrix, and I'm Agent Smith addressing Neo. It's quite fun to say. Yeah, Deb, I get that. Yeah, yeah. When I used to play the games, I didn't know that there was such a thing as a shiny. So the first shiny I would have ever got would have been the red Gyarados in Pokemon Silver. And I knew it was red, but I just thought it was a unique Pokemon. It didn't occur to me that every single Pokemon would have that kind of variant, a chance of that kind of variant of color. And it was the only shiny Pokemon that I ever got in the first few generations, before I kind of stopped playing and then rediscovered Pokemon on the Switch. And Mr. Anderson, you're currently playing Brilliant Diamond as well. There you go. I can't wait to start playing. So I'm playing Shining Pearl at the moment. I can't wait to start playing this game. I played it before when it first came out, but I'm really looking forward to actually playing it again, because I just played it, the once when it came out, and then I forgot about it. So I haven't played it for a very long time. So I'm very much looking forward to actually getting into the story on this one. Okay, right, so here we go. This is going to be the last one for the evening. We're going to go with Turtwig. Could it be shiny? Thank you, iDeb, for the look. I really appreciate it. Thank you. It would be the perfect way to end the stream, but it's not shiny. Okay, fair enough. I mean, the fact that it didn't lag too much then, I mean, that's probably all I could hope for, to be honest. Thank you, everyone, for joining, for however long you joined for. I really appreciate it. Once again, I'm really sorry about the lag that's been happening all stream. I'm really sorry. I'm hoping I can fix that for next time. There won't be a stream tomorrow because I'll be working late, but I hope to be streaming again over the weekend. So I hope everyone has a really lovely rest of your days. So have a great rest of your day. Take care. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Thank you very much. And